Good morning, everyone. How are we going today? What's today? Wednesday, and we're shearing the merino, a few merinos up at the other place, up at Doughboy. Should be the last day in older sheep in Ewes, and then we've got some lambs and things to do over the coming weeks. But it'll be good to get this done, get all the older sheep done and ready for lambing. And it's not raining today, which is good. It's been pretty wet over the last sort of week. We were actually meant to finish these sheep last week, but couldn't shed them all at once. So about 340 to do today. We did 110 yesterday afternoon after we finished at another shed. And yeah, there's about 330 or 40 to do today. For 3 shearers, so we should get them in pretty comfortably, hopefully. A few different things we're doing today. We're skirting the wool, which we didn't do with the crossbred, so we're taking pretty much all the bits that don't look like they belong in the fleece. We want the fleece wool to be sort of all the same and as similar as possible, which is something that we weren't doing with the crossbreds. We were just throwing it straight in, and then that'll get skirted later on. But yeah, with merinos it's worth more money, so it's worth skirting it and trying to keep that fleece wool as close to the same throughout the whole fleece as possible. So here they are. So that gate's come open last night.
Under the stars, I see everything that led to where we are, and I wouldn't change a thing. Under the moon, all the wishing that we did is coming true. Like I got magic up my sleeve, and you can't fight the moonlight when it's moving in, and the feeling you're giving me, I'm giving in. You got me dancing with no shoes tonight, out here in the street, taking chances like we're kids tonight, like we're 17. Every day that I'm with you, everyone can see, they can see. Got it made. Fill the future up with flowers and champagne. We got the world beneath our feet, 'cause I have found that I am who I wanna be when you're around. You give me everything I need, and you can't fight the moonlight when it's moving in, and the feeling you're giving me, I'm giving in. Got me dancing with no shoes tonight, out here in the street, taking chances like we're kids tonight,
supposed to be the best sheep. Alrighty, there we go. We've just finished shearing all of our older sheep. Now that's all the merinos and the crossbreds done. We should end up with about 40 bales, I think, after all this stuff's pressed up. This is all the stuff we took off the fleece wool, so all the stuff that didn't quite match the fleece. And then there were two separate bins, some better quality merino wool, and then this is the seconds of it. So this stuff's not quite as good as the top stuff, and so it's got to be branded differently. These are all the bellies and the stain. Yeah, we ended up shearing about 840 merinos. How many crossbreds did we do, Dad? About 300 crossbreds. And yeah, these are all the bales of wool here. Not all from this year, there's a few left over from last year. Or, well, earlier on in the year when we saw the crossbred lambs. But yeah, that's 34, and once we're done pressing up all that, there should be about 40, I think. Plus around 18 or 20 down at home. But no, that's a good job done. This merino wool, the merino will all get used in sort of, you know, clothing and stuff. It probably go to Italy, and then the crossbred wool and the Dorset wool is sort of the stuff that gets used in like doonas and stuff. Whether this merino stuff, this is all the stuff that gets made into clothing and things like that. It's the better quality wool. Apologies, I couldn't really film too much during shearing just because it's so busy. Another rouseabout would have been nice, but that's just the way it is at the moment. There's not many rouseabouts or shearers around, so that's just the way it is. But anyway, guys, I think that's going to be the end of another video. I got to go shearing over in Canberra tomorrow. There's a few paddocks that a fella's got leased that I'm going shearing at, so it's sort of weird shearing in the middle of town, but that's where I'm going tomorrow. Had a full week of shearing this week and I'm about sick of it, to be honest. They'll go in a sheltered paddock, a good sheltered paddock. I forgot to say in the last video too, I thought about it afterwards, that obviously there's going to be people watching this from all over the world. You know, winter and other places around the world are obviously a fair bit different to here. You know, when I'm saying it's going to get cold, really cold, I mean, you know, 0 degrees, -1 degrees Celsius, not, you know, -30 or 40, which some places can get to. You know, -4 or 5 is really cold, like for us. Like that's, you know, it's as cold as it's going to get really. And then in the day, you know, it's still going to get up to 10 or 15 degrees Celsius. So I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit, but 40 or 50 maybe, is it? I think. So, you know, when I say it's going to get cold, it's not. It's still, yeah. Just thought I'd better clear that up for some people, in case they thought, well, we got -30 and 40 degrees here, which we certainly don't. It's absolutely appalling. I think I'd leave if we got that. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed that video. That's all of the ewes done. We've got some like 700 or 800 lambs and younger sheep to do, but that's all the ewes done, which is great. They're all done before lambing now. Now the next thing we're looking out for them is for lambing, so look after them now and keep a close eye on them. Keep the feed up to them, and that'll be really good. So I hope you enjoyed that video. As usual, any questions, put them down below, and with that, we'll see you in the next one. Alrighty, see you guys. Bye.
You got me dancing with no shoes tonight.